Centurion 5 coolermaster mid-tower computer case. What? Back in its heyday, it boasted a Windows side panel, screwless dry base, and a whopping 380 watt power supply. Aluminum front bezel, and all of this goodness weighed in at 21.5 pounds? But mine not so much pretty anymore, and well, the AMD Chain Tech motherboard just doesn't have good capacitors or a heartbeat anymore. But I think I have a neat solution. So with this heart and soul flatlining here, I decided to try a Z400 motherboard that I had gotten with the back plate. So I want to try to get the back plate in here and see if I can line it up and make this work inside. As you can see, the motherboard is raised up from this plate, so it is good to go by drilling some holes into it and fastening them with some self-tapping screws. So what to do now? Just get everything out and go ahead, take it outside, paint it, let it dry, and then start mocking this up. Here is the HP Workstation Z400 motherboard. I paid $45 for it, and it came with CPU cooler, and 6 GB of DDR3 RAM. The RAM was not listed, and I can only assume that it was an accident, but nevertheless cool anyways. Reason being I chose this board is it's X58 Express chipset, so that's pretty cool, and it's a LGA 1366 socket, so many cheap Xeons, i7s, 920, 950, stuff like that fits in here, and those are still cheap and perform well. So I mean, that's like a no-brainer choice for a budget build. This came with a 4-core 8-thread Xeon, but for $39 I picked up an Intel Xeon X5675 3.06 gigahertz hex core. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with that since we can't do no overclocking on this. Now I'm just putting the stock CPU cooler back on with our monster 6-core 12-threaded Xeon. Anybody notice I put it on backwards? Let's rock. So for what I started out with and what I ended up with for fairly cheap may just be my new workstation slash gaming rig. But for those of you that endured the awkward editing, the selection of free music I chose, and my sparkling personality, it's not a bad video. So go ahead, go on over there, sub, share, like, and check us out on some of those social networks.